Welcome back, Middle Age Grind. And today I want to go over a topic, even though this is about grinding in the middle age. I have a lot of retirees who watch my channel. And whenever I come across a good article, I want to share it with you guys and my perspective, because hopefully I'll be there one day. And even some of these habits that I'm going to talk about, it's something that you can utilize not in retirement. It's something you probably should be looking at doing if you're getting close to it, to have basically a happy retirement. So first off, the article is by Jacob Schroeder from Clippinger, and I think I said that right. I really enjoy some of their articles. 7 Habits for Happy Retirement. And this is what I took out this article. First off, they cite a study from someone affiliated with the University of Pennsylvania, Matthew Killingsworth. And he said that the studies they've done in retirement in today's dollars, you need an income equivalent of $75,000 per year. Anything over that does not bring any more satisfaction. So what that means is as long as you have an income of around $75,000, you're basically meeting most people's needs, and making any more than that's not going to bring you any more happiness. And the article focused on 7 things that retirees can do in order to have more happiness. And I'm going to share those with you all and some of my thoughts. Number 1, happy retirees work at staying healthy. You know, one of the biggest benefits to health, and I do this to this day, now I do it. Regular walking is probably the best thing you can do, more so than the gym or trying to jog or anything like that. Going with regular walks, and I tell you, my wife and I sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes in the evenings, she actually hurt her foot Easter Sunday playing football. She's been kind of, I don't want to say hobbled because she still gets after it, but kind of limited a little bit. We were going on walks at night, really enjoying that. We talk about stuff, and instead of getting some other things, but regular walking is great, guys. And then generally, no excessive alcohol. Tobacco use is a big no-no for anybody. And just trying to eat right and stay healthy. Number 2, fostering social connections. And guys, this is big, I think, even in people my age. Having game nights, movies, museums, book clubs. And I'm going to do it one better and talk about this, but our little community here on YouTube and the channels we've started and the relationships we've gained and have on here, I think are a big deal to people. Number 3, finding a clear sense of purpose. And look, guys, this can be, you know, a lot of people, the new retirement in today is a little different. A lot of people work part-time, they side hustle, or they volunteer. And finding that purpose, maybe doing that job you always wanted to do, but you never could because it didn't pay enough money, or you had your regular career thing. I don't know, it might be working at a gym, volunteering at a hospital, volunteering at a local university, or having a job there. And I always, they cite volunteermatch.org. They have volunteer organizations in your area that they match you up with possible opportunities. Check that out. Number 4, and I'm big on this, even to this day. I've always found, my grandpa always said, you learn something new every day. They never stop learning. Guys, you know, going on YouTube, online articles like I found this one, getting a library card. How many people go to the library anymore? That stuff is included in your tax dollars, guys. Utilize that stuff. And another one was free. There's free college courses, Coursera, Coursera. There's supposedly Yale and different Cornell, I don't know, colleges, universities offering free courses. Take advantage of that. Maybe take a history course. You always wanted to learn more about the Civil War or something, you know, and just do something different, you know. Number 5, they train their brain to be optimistic. Guys, we all know people who, I always say, the glass is half empty, the glass is half full. Well, some people, that damn glass is just empty. You know what I'm talking about. You have to stay positive. We got crazy stuff. There's always been crazy times. We're not living in no unique times, I don't think. It's always been crazy stuff going on worldwide, politics, whatever. You have to be positive and have a positive outlook. And I'm not retired, but I try to do that with my kids and show them that, you always got to be an optimist in life. And I think that's very important. Number 6, practice mindful gratitude. I try to do this a little bit. You ever write a handwritten thank you note to somebody? Man, it makes, I tell you what, if you ever received one, that makes a huge, that's awesome, We don't really do a lot of that anymore. If someone you see in your neighborhood or friend retires, send them a nice letter. Mail it. Handwrite the thing. I read an article, I might have saw this online. A young girl, I don't know, in her 30s, bought a home in her neighborhood. I think it was in Indiana. Gets a knock on the door. It's her 98-year-old neighbor. Guy baked her a cake. Welcome to the neighborhood. I lived here for 60 years. It's been wonderful for me. Hopefully it's just as wonderful for you. Little things like that. And it totally blew her mind. You don't have to make it about money and all that some stuff, guys. You just gotta do little things and show how to be grateful. Number 7, and this is kind of on the lighter end, but this makes a big deal according to a lot of studies. Having a furry or feathered friend. Pets, guys, they and these people who really love animals and stuff, and pets have a way of making people happy and feeling purpose and taking care of something, and those things go a long way. I will share this. I live in a neighborhood, and I'm president of my association and on the board and that kind of thing, and I know a lot of people, friends with older people, younger people. I think a lot of this article rings true, and I know some folks out there that I think it's right. I know some people out there that make more than that $75,000 a year, and they're not happy. And it's because of these 7 things we talked about. They're not hitting on hardly any of them because they don't feel purpose. They're lonely. They regret things. It's not always about money. I know a lot of times on these channels, and I preach on what my retirement plans are and grinding it and saving for retirement and saving for my kids' college, and that's a big part of it. I think if you're below that $75,000 a year mark, yeah, it's tough. It's hard to turn the lights on every month and put food on the table. But most people that I know, I think, kind of get that peace better than you think. They have a decent nest egg. They're not struggling mightily in retirement, kind of thing. Some are. It's tough times, but I think having all these other things in place are very useful and could be very beneficial. And with that said, I hope this article helps you retired folks out there who watch my channel. And I'll see you next time on the Middle Age Grind.